Hey, this is Dr. Debbie Reynolds, the Simply Southern Vet. Today I'm going to take you guys with me. We're going into a local high school to do some puppy care, and I always enjoy getting to work with kids and do things like that, so we're going to try to take you along for the experience. Let's go to work. Jessica's getting the van ready, and then let's go see puppies. So, with these puppies today, we're going to do their first puppy visit. So what do you think's included in that? That's the most important part, I feel, always. And I think the general public does not feel that's very important. They just want that shot. But the physical exam is the most, you might have to pull that needle more, because if the needle's up too high, you're not sucking out all the water. Aspirating the sterile diluent. We'll just call it sucking out all the water. And then he's going to take the diluent and he's going to inject it, and there's a little bullseye in the middle. You put it right in there and inject the diluent. So now you're going to aspirate all of that into the syringe. And you know what doesn't feel good? Dull needles. Those hurt. Sharp needles, it sounds opposite, but sharp needles don't hurt. They slide in really smooth. So we're going to replace that with a smaller, sharper needle. Now you're going to take off that needle and put on this needle. Replace it with that smaller, sharper one. This puppy, we need to, there's 7 of these puppies. How am I going to know who's who?
They have different, oh, sorry.
What else?
Male or female?
Yes. What is it?
Female.
There is no penis on this dog. So this is definitely a female. And it's super easy to tell in a dog, but it's very difficult to tell in a cat. I'm going to also identify by weight, but they'll be pretty similar. So this is purple female, and Jess will take notes. And ears, what am I looking for in the ears? Check the ears. Redness. What else could be in the
You
ears?
didn't look very good.
I did.
Okay. But you gotta look down in the ear hole or the canal. You gotta look down in the ear hole, because anytime they have an infection, it starts down deep in the ear hole and it comes up, and you start seeing brown stuff. So you gotta flip them back. I flip it back and pull them way over. Look down in the ear hole. And then we're going to look at eyes for what? If they had an eye infection, what would it look like? Red or?
What happens to our eyes when we get infections in our eyes?
Like pus.
Yeah, like pus.
Crusties, or a puppy could have like a wet track right here. So now we're going to look in their mouth. How do you like to open their mouth?
Like this?
Okay, you're looking at teeth, but how are you going to look inside her mouth? I don't know. Okay, this is how I do it. I take the top of their lips and I just push it under their teeth, and they just open their mouth right up. So we're going to make our way down to the heart. So which side of the body is the heart on? It was we sculpt it. Yeah, left. So on a dog, and y'all pay attention, because some of y'all are going to come up here and do the other puppies, and I want you to find the heart and do the heart rate. So where the elbow is where the heart is on the left side. So I'm gonna listen to this one and get a heart rate. Does anybody know how to get a heart rate?
How long do we have to listen?
Like a minute.
So it's, what is it called? Blank, say 120, blank, what, beats per minute, yes. 120 BPM. So how do you get beats per minute? If you don't have, because I don't listen for a whole minute.
Remember when we did this? You remember how many seconds we listened and then we multiplied?
It's like 30 seconds or something.
15. So we're going to do it for, that's what we did at the vet science lab. 15 seconds and then times what?
So, also, Cap, if you can't hear anything, it's because your stethoscope is turned. So if you're listening, because I did this my first day at work when I was like a real vet, I was like, I can't hear anybody's heartbeat. And Dr. Claybrick just took my stethoscope and said, try crying out. I was like, oh, dummy. So I'll just take y'all from being a dummy. So I've got on my watch, I got it 15 seconds set. Okay. So the smaller the dog, what is the heart rate faster or slower?
Faster.
So I did not count it out loud on purpose. So,
Come on, Beth.
okay. When you get ready, here, we'll take this off. You can use it. Find the heartbeat.
It's gonna fall off the table.
You hear it? Okay. You gotta have to count fast. Go. And stop.
60.
Yeah, that's what I got. The other thing you gotta check is the belly button. Where's the belly button? Who can find the belly button? You find the belly button?
I don't know.
You know where you think the belly button is? It's on the midline, right? It's right in the middle, so you can draw a line up the middle. It's usually near the hair, and it should look barely visible. But also you can kind of feel a hole under it with your finger. So a common problem with puppies is having hernias where there's a little protrusion right there. So we gotta check the belly button, feel the belly button. So let's let you do the dewormer. So
Oh, you put that in their mouth. I'm so scared.
practice opening in her mouth like I just showed you. You're gonna do like this. Take that skin and just put it under there. Yeah. And it just opens their mouth just enough.
Dottie says she did not appreciate that.
Okay, I'm gonna pull this up for you. She weighed 9 pounds and 14 ounces, so that would be 1 cc per 10 pounds. So you're gonna pop her mouth open and inject that kind of, further back. And another thing that's helpful too, if you're doing that, is come up to the ceiling and pop it up, and then you can kind of go down. Perfect. Do you want to give this shot?
No, ma'am.
So we're gonna do in there and then just inject that, and we're all done. Except when you hear it, I'll tell you when to start. When you get the rhythm going.
Are you scared?
Okay.